Greetings, everybody. My name is Chris Tyner, and I currently serve as the president of the Ohio College Personnel Association, also known as OCPA. For those that pay attention to our social media channels, you've probably seen some previous video addresses from me. I try to do one of these per month. However, there's some unexpected things that have come up with my work environment and things like that, probably similar to you. And as a result, I'm a little bit delayed. So this is the first one I've done in a couple months. However, it's a very important one to do because we have a very important event coming up next week for our organization, which is our annual conference. Each year, the organization puts on an annual conference for higher education and student affairs professionals across the state of Ohio. It's a wonderful opportunity to gain new knowledge and skills with an efficient use of your time and an affordable cost. This year, as I mentioned before, the conference will take place next week on Thursday and Friday, January 26th and 27th, at the Doubletree Hotel in Worthington. Now, if you haven't registered for the conference and you're sort of debating on doing so, or you're a little bit on the fence, here are three things about the conference that you may not know that may sway your decision. First of all, for the very first year, we're going to actually offer a few different types of educational opportunities. The first one will be our standard general sessions, which you may have experienced before. The second one, though, is different, which is learning labs, which are going to be shorter sessions that will be less discussion-based and more information-based. So if that's more of your preference, that could be something you could be interested in. We're also going to have roundtable discussions, which are going to be broader, longer events where you get to actually have good, formidable discussion with colleagues around really impactful issues in the field. And then finally, we're also going to have poster presentations. So it's an opportunity for you to visually kind of engage with some information and talk with some folks that put together that information. So if you're looking for a conference that's a little bit different than your standard conferences you're seeing, OCPA should offer you a great opportunity to do so. The second reason you might want to consider going is networking. OCPA is a great way to network with other professionals in the state, especially if you're planning on staying in the state of Ohio to continue your career. I don't know of a better way to meet and engage people than the annual conference. I've known a lot of people over the years that have met new colleagues, created mentorship relationships, and even gotten assistance with job searches because of the folks that they met at OCPA. So I would encourage you to think about it for that reason as well. Finally, in today's higher ed world, as we all know, there's been a lot of challenges and a lot of things that have been really challenging our jobs on a daily basis. It's more important than ever today to find ways to kind of proverbially fill your cup and to find ways to reinvigorate and re-engage with some of the things and some of the reasons that you chose to do what you do. And so actually this year's conference, the two words I just mentioned, reinvigorate and re-engage, are going to be the focus of our conference. So if you're looking for that, I think you can potentially find that at our conference. So if you need to step away for a couple days and really learn some new things and reconnect with some things, I think our annual conference is a great way to do that. And I would encourage you to register. Now, regarding registration, along with this message, you'll see some information about how you can register. There's still plenty of time to do so, still a week left. So I encourage you to do that. Also, if you're wanting to know what the sessions are going to be at the conference, there's a link also that you can click on that will provide you with that information. So if you're trying to determine, I'm really looking to do something like this, or I'm really looking for something like that, I think we have some information that will hopefully answer some of those questions for you. I appreciate you listening to me chat for a few minutes here. I hope to see you next week at the conference, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the January month. Take care.